Each team.
Okay, so
Lineups.
Elevate is going with double 113, AMX 50B, Mouse, Batchat, WZ, and a tier 9 Batchat. NSS double 113 Mouse and 4 Batchat behind that one. Elevate is going to be defending, obviously. We said they can take the heavier lineup. That's exactly what they did. Obviously, no tier 8 tank like we expected. They chose the tier 9 Batchat with the WZ, which is another option. They're probably not going to be going down zero line. Could be wrong, but sending a Batchat down zero line is usually not something that works out very well for you. But they can play aggressive 5-6 line because WZ and 113s.
Elevate on the red side with the black and red camouflage, not so serious on the blue side. They've got an awesome kind of blue and white camouflage, not so serious attacking. Elevate defending here, and Elevate going for quite aggressive defense here, taking up position on the middle road.
Yeah, trying to catch some tanks from NSS off guard. They're going to be pushing into the middle road already, and Beowulf will be waiting there in his mouse, and I think they just want to kill this mouse as quickly as they can because they're coming from the backside as well.
They are pushing into Beowulf. They're going to take him down quickly, but the backside guys are going to come around really quick. They have to be careful that there's no overlap on the back. It's going to be down to Oxmanthus and Wallhacks to try and defend the town areas. Just Cause, Shotnik and Monty pushing into him. Nice connection there from Oxmanthus. Beowulf is in a world of trouble right now. He has been focused at the back from God Emperor Brett. Dodoma and External are pushing him in the front. They can isolate this mouse and take him down and then realign their gun line back to the rest of Not So Serious. This is a lovely start here for Elevate.
Yeah, but Elevate is very far away from the capture circle though. 23 seconds. They're going to have to push down the middle again to get towards that one. And Shotnik is trying to block off Wallhacks.
Shotnik stopping anyone coming in. Wallhacks going over there. We're down at 15 seconds. So everyone from Elevate is throwing himself at it. Wallhacks down to a one-shot. Manthus gets killed Shotnik. External getting a double kill there as he picks up Just Cause now as well. Elevate are actually taking it to Not So Serious right now. Not So Serious only have 4 tanks available. Elevate still have 6 guns in the game.
Yeah, very strong start here from Elevate. Coming out swinging in the beginning of the game. And I should have said 1-1 because this is definitely looking like Elevate going to pick up the first round. Also getting tracked there as well. Getting health, getting ammo wrecked, and that should be Elevate.
The focus fire here from Elevate is exceptional. They have just picked apart Not So Serious here. Tank after tank after tank. External just bullying Indin here. Coca-Cola hiding in behind him as Nitz and Dodoma go around. Nitz picks up his second kill of the match. Monty is running away from Canadian Impact here, and this is absolutely fantastic from Elevate.
Yeah, nice kill there on towards Nitin as well. And now Coca-Cola, the last one, standing for the side of NSS. A nice start there from Elevate, countering the standard opening from the attacker, but leaving the mouse in the middle. We see this very often where the mouse just get left alone in the middle. In this case, there was just one. And they push straight towards him. And the thing is, Beowulf would have been able to do a lot more damage, but the crucial factor to why he went down is that flank from behind, right? You have the AMX 50B, which was God Emperor Brett coming on the flank to quickly remove that tank. And I think he did a full clip on tourism. And then the cap, it got started too late. Honestly, as soon as they saw that middle push, then is when they should have... They tried to catch something in zero line,
yeah.
which is not going to happen, right? Nobody's going to be caught off guard over there because if you make this play, we both know that you can't really leave somebody closed up in zero line because he's just dead. Once they see that play, they should have gone into the play they made later. There were 6 seconds left on the cap. If they made the play as soon as they saw the middle rush, they would have won that round, most likely, because Wallhacks would have been forced into a commitment. There wouldn't have been nearly as much support as there was now.
It was nice from Elevate though, because in the lineup,
it was very nice.
In the lineup
very
they
nice
could see like, okay, they've got one mouse. If we can just get him and stop the crossfire.
It's a 100% counterplay, right?
It was a lovely play. It was really nicely done.
It was a lovely counterplay, but you always have to critique as well when the attacker makes a mistake. Elevate made the correct play. They did everything right from start to finish. There's nothing they could have done better almost. They even send one guy back towards A5, which is perfectly fine. The issue is with NSS reaction.
Manthus finished. Yeah, no damage taken.
Yeah, the issue is with NSS's attack. The issue is the reaction coming out from them was to try and catch somebody off guard in zero line, which a team like them should have known that there's not going to be anything there. They should have gone straight. They should have sent one guy to pretty much clear it out and then went straight into the cap. Now they tried to rush something there, which was obviously not going to happen. So that's where their misplay came. Elevated the right things. NSS did not.
Okay, now here's the lineups going into round 2. A Lorraine 40T coming out there for Monty. Interesting pick.
Yeah, it's the premium Lorraine. He used to be in the game itself as the tier 9 tank it is. I think it was. It got replaced by the Batshad AP, got taken out of the game and got then reintroduced as the autoloader it is now. It's a 4-shot if I'm not wrong. It's a pretty decent tier 8 premium. The only issue with it is kind of low on HP, only 1,300. So that's that. But other than that, fine tank altogether. He's going to be defending the North together with Beowulf. And the rest of the NSS team, obviously not such a quick lineup. They can't go for the same play Elevate did. They're going to just be defending Zero Line. Well, Elevate on their attack is bringing one mouse, the 113s and the Batshots to quickly go towards Zero Line and take control over that F9 position.
So multiple tanks there from Elevate spotted rushing into that position. Nadine is over there. He's able to get any shots as the triple Batshots push over into that area. Already we can see Beowulf has fired a shot, not connected with anything. No Serious holding their fire at the moment. Oxmanthus got himself tracked here, but immediately is repairing it. And he's just slowly rolling down the middle road there.
Yeah, and he's going to be able to do nice amount of damage to the tanks that might get spotted into towards that Zero Line as well. This 50B here has to be very careful from Nadine, because Shotnik is now going to push up, but he's going to have God Emperor Brett in front of him and Nitz as well. The direction from NSS needs to be a strong push down the Zero Line, in my opinion, to win this game. If it's going to work, that's a different story.
Wallhacks and Dodoma are going to rotate back down through the city, and the Batchat tier 9s looks like they might push all the way around into base 1.
This timing could really work out for NSS, because these double tier 9s out of the game if NSS decides to push Zero Line now, and then it's GG.
Looks like they might be doing that.
It's what they have to do to win the game.
They are pushing, actually. They are doing it. So they're going as God Emperor Brett. Just Cause getting the kill on God Emperor Brett. He went down super quick. Now, Shotnik is taking a lot of damage and focusing into him. It's Nitz and Canadian Impact. Canadian Impact can clip out into him. There is the Batchats coming through the middle. It's the Dodoma and Wallhacks. Looks like they want to try and get in the flank of Lulsho, taking a lot of damage for that, but that gives a lot of information to Not So Serious, because they know the two Batchats are over in that area.
Yeah, they spotted out both tier 9 Batchats, which are going to be reloading. Ox should finish off Lulsho right here, but in the meantime, they should be clearing out the entire little city. Nitz is still in there. Canadian Impact should not be able or be allowed to run away. These two 113s should chase down External and his Batchat as well, and also still surviving against Oxmatis. Yes, the HP seems close, but that's only because Ox has 2,700 on his mouse.
Batchat's rotating back round the corner to try and help out External. He is between a rock and a hard place at the moment. Oxmanthus finally gets the kill on Lulsho. External is about to go down here in between Coca-Cola and it looks like Shotnik and Monty shooting at him at the moment. What can Wallhacks and Dodoma do? They have all of the HP of their team effectively, and they need to get in there, get their clips out, and absolutely wreck someone and get away again.
The thing is, there's a very big separation between the two halves of the team here. You can say Ox is one half of the team, and the other another half. Ox is on one side, and he's separated. Ox is going to go down here because Just Cause still has 3 shots. I don't know why he pushed here, because he has no support.
Ox perhaps just trying to draw the attention away so they can get the Batchats over into the Zero Line. That's exactly what's going to happen, as Wallhacks is going to take the lead. He'll try and jump into Coca-Cola. He'll take 2 hits for this, one from Coca-Cola, one from Beowulf right beside him as Wallhacks tries to solo this. He gets himself tracked. There's a shot coming in. Monty does pick up the double kill on Lorraine. Wallhacks going around the side of Coca-Cola. One more. That is from Dodoma, picks up the kill. Wallhacks still has 3 shots left. Oxmanthus is still surviving. It is going to go right to the wire here. Beowulf is going to get taken out, but he actually, it's Nadine that takes down Wallhacks. Dodoma's going to have to run away. He's in a reload. Monty actually is playing fantastic here.
3
Picks
kills.
up the triple kill.
Triple kill for Monty, making that Lorraine work. And this is the thing still, but Ox being separated on that northern side of the map. Shotnik closes it out, obviously, against the Dodoma. A good round there from NSS, a good read, a good reaction. Doing exactly what I said they should do, which is pushing down strong down Zero Line to make the counterplay against them, obviously. Well done there by NSS. High fives.
1-1, excitement all round. I've never seen a team so emotional.
They did very, very, very well. The Zero Line play is the obvious one, because once the mouses get into the fight, you leave nobody in the north because you know most of the tanks are going to be there. They got a little bit lucky with the rotation, but even then I don't think these tier 9 bats would have made much of a difference in that kind of fight, because they still got the clip out on towards the mouth of Lulsho. But even if they were in Zero Line, it's 113s they're shooting at. They're not going to penetrate all their shots, and as soon as they're spotted, they're dead. The difference there is as well with Ox being actually, I think it was Brett even in his 113 that got caught out. He's at that last house, and that last house doesn't provide you safety from both sides. So he's either looking towards the 113s on Zero Line, line or the Batchat on the other side. So they just teamed up on him and killed him rather easy. But then Ox being on the other side, we saw Nidin do one clip in towards Ox, right? The timing of Elevate was off, by the way, with Ox and the tier 9 Batchats. Just want to put that out because Nidin got a free clip onto Ox, reloaded, and that moment, well, almost reloaded, is the moment the tier 9 Batchats pushed into Beowulf into the southern part of the map.
Bottom, yeah.
But he was already almost reloaded. So when these tier 9 Batchats started shooting, the 50B came off reload, which caused wall hacks to almost evaporate and Dodoma not to have enough shots to kill off the second 113. So the timing there was also off. I don't know if it was a planned move from Ox or an individual decision. Just the coordination between those two groups and even separating in two groups is usually not the best thing.
Are you able to see how much damage Monty did there? He picked up a triple kill and it looked like the...
I will be able to tell you anything you want, my love.
Ooh.
Hopefully.
Ooh.
Quickly, Monty...
I heard an echo there. Somebody else was as surprised as I am.
Monty, 1.3.
1.3, okay.
Well,
decent.
he got 3 kills.
Tier 8, yeah.
That alpha allows him to finish off the low HP target, which is fine. Which is on 100% fine.
Now we're going to be going into our next match, which is going to be Steps, polar opposite here of Runeberg. We're going from a tight city map into our most open map of the game, and this is an interesting lineup from Not So Serious.
NSS, triple 113, E50, Batchat, T100 light tank, and an M40. This might be more of an... depends where the T100 light tank goes, then we will talk about what they want to do, because they can play either the rails or 9-0 line. It really depends on how they want to play it out. Or Elevate on the defense, though.
And they've got a light as well.
Yeah, they're bringing the German light. The German light can boost on that A8 position or that
Canadian Impact's going there.
Yeah, and he's going to A8. He can climb up there very efficiently, very quickly. Okay, so they have chosen to go very aggressive eastern side, and now the question is the T100 light tank has the speed to actually spot out the Borsig going up the hill. If he goes very aggressive, then Canadian Impact will not be able to reach that A0 position. Now, the A0 position is a crucial one because of the fact that if you don't get up that far, you can actually not shoot unspotted. So if Nidin keeps going, then the Canadian Impact won't be able to get safe.
Artie just missing Dodoma there, is able to get himself away safe. Monty now reloading. Dodoma lucky to get away with his life there, and at the same time Canadian Impact is able to get up all the way up to the top.
So he got all the way up, that's very good.
Focus on T100. Artie just missing the T100 as well.
This is not so good for NSS now because they're taking a lot of damage, but they're going to continue going for it. The thing is though, RT got nerfed alpha-wise, right? Or penetration-wise, a lot alpha as well. But it can still pen a German light. It can still do 1k or more.
Still do tremendous damage if it gets through. Now, we've seen this with teams before that they put all their eggs in one basket onto this flank, and sometimes it can go against them, sometimes it can hit. Look at this, the aim here from Monty onto Canadian Impact. Splashes, just misses him. No crew damage it looked like there, only took the stun damage and a little bit of damage to his tracks. Very lucky there, rocking back and forward. Yeah,
nice stuff there from that RT. And Monty, we have seen him do some tremendous thing in artillery, so let's see what he can do towards the position of Canadian Impact. It's the battle of the arties. It's Wallhacks versus Monty. Whoever does more damage. Canadian is making some really, really nice peaks though, doing some damage, making sure he's shown himself towards the enemy team. But here we go. NSS might be going for the cap here, at least with one guy. Wally
going over, getting a splash damage there on Coca-Cola as Canadian Impact repositions to get vision for his team. Oxmanthus is getting himself spotted at the moment. The mouse, he gets hit by artillery and stunned with the crew, but no crew damage or module damage.
Look what Nidin is very important right now. He was trying to do some climb, some new climb in the T100 light tank. I saw it just about on my screen. I'm going to actually switch over to that.
You switch over and watch it from your screen because I can't see anything from here. I'm watching the viewpoint of Coca-Cola and Nidin.
Nidin. Need to keep watching Nidin because he was trying a climb. I don't know if he's going to try it again. I think so.
I think he is.
I want to stay on Nidin right now. He got tracked, but he should be fine.
So is it directly ahead of him?
He wasn't spot. Yeah, he's going to keep going now. He's trying to do some climb. Spotted it on my screen. Let's see if he can actually get up. That is the main question here. If he gets up,
I think it's something he need pushed on.
No. He got much further the first time round. He got way further the first time round.
Maybe had a better run up for it. This is interesting. If there's a counter, this is something else we talked about with the T10 lights. If there's counter climbs that can be done because they're faster, they're lighter, have a bit more power to weight ratio, and they don't have the terrain resistance.
He's going to try again. He's going to try again. I'm watching the approach he's taken.
Let's see. trees. Nope, that slowed his
Okay.
approach. So he's taking down the trees this time.
Okay, let's see what he does now. He's going to come around. They're going to keep doing this.
Coca-Cola taking damage in the meantime, so not so serious, just bleeding HP at the moment.
He's going to go.
Elevate
He's
just
going.
chipping away. Nadine is trying again to get up in this area.
So let's see. Nadine is going up. Close. He's trying though. He's really trying.
Tracked himself for that one.
If they make this work, then this can still work. They're in HP down.
Coca-Cola taking more damage there. It's artillery, I think it's chipping away in Ox Mathis
No,
as
it's
well.
Canadian Impact in the
Coca-Cola
in the
taking
German Light.
another hit there from artillery. He's tracked and he's got broken tracks.
This is what the Doma is doing is not important. Nadine is the crucial factor. If he makes it up, that's GG VP.
He's done it.
He's done it. Look at it.
Oh,
Beautiful.
what a climb.
What a climb from Nadine.
Everyone watching take note, because that is how that area is now countered, and that is dangerous because now everyone's like, oh crap.
I'm very glad I spotted that.
Very nicely done, Daki. So there is a counter climb possible if you allow
This
someone to do it.
changes the entire dynamic of this map. This changes everything.
Teams are going to have to reposition now to be able to cover
Now
that approach.
Monty, now the thing is Monty needs to do damage towards Canadian Impact, because if he does, then Nadine can actually 1v1 it.
1-for-1, yep.
But they're
Logshaw,
taking
in the
so much
meantime, gets hit
damage
by
right now.
artillery, just chipping away. Wallhacks is on a damage farm at the moment. Everyone that's getting lit up is just getting hit. Now the danger is Nadine needs to watch his approach, because the tanks from Elevate, he is spotted and they're going to be aiming over that way. He's going to go for the one-on-one, which is bold.
He's just spotting him from Monty. He's just spotting him from Monty.
Yeah, but can Wallhacks also get a shot on
Of
Nadine?
course, Wallhacks can.
Okay, so again, it's like you said, it's battle of the artilleries.
Wallhacks is aiming towards Nadine. Actually, I don't know if he has a shot. He just about does, but
Nice!
he's getting
God
hit.
Emperor Brett gets a connection. 4-2-3 there on Nadine. So this trade is not going to... Oh!
Whoa!
Massive hit coming in there from Monty.
And Wallhacks missed. Now is the moment. If Monty gets the kill before Wallhacks does, then that position is countered. It doesn't matter if Nadine goes down here. It really doesn't. All that matters is that Canadian goes down. That's everything that matters.
Canadian, this was not the kind of position you were looking to hold at the moment. This is so dangerous. Monty and Wallhacks. Monty's going to come off reload first. Canadian Impact needs to try and get himself safe.
Oh, no! Just Cause!
He's picked up for Just Cause! What
Wallhacks
a
is still
fight.
reloading. Nadine will go despotted before Wallhacks has his shot available. There we go. Nadine's out. That is beautiful from NSS. Just beautiful.
Really, really nicely done there. Nadine now is playing King of the Castle. He can now spot out all the tanks of Elevate, and now this allows Monty to start picking his targets. The danger is that Wallhacks, if he shoots, he is in a bush, has the potential of being spotted, and either Nadine can choose to shoot him or Monty can choose to shoot him. Elevate now need to start pushing in the advantage they have with the HP. Nit's taking a truck ton of damage
Nadine
there.
is shooting Nits in the side as well. These 113s, they are not safe in this area. This is just not something that Elevate is used to. This T100 light tank will just continue chipping away. Elevate has only one play left. They were 3,000 HP up, and they're now down.
God Emperor Brett needs to push in Just Cause, and Just Cause is just debating him right now, pulling him into the guns of his teammates. He's going to come round the back and finish him off there. He's taking shots on the side, just blocking him in that position, keeping himself safe from the rest of his teammates. God Emperor Brett. Just Cause is actually in a reload, so he actually has almost signed his death warrant, but no, Coca-Cola now picks up the kill. Not so serious now, in complete control.
What a beautiful play coming out from NSS. Absolutely terrific. So glad we see this in the group stages. NSS is not holding anything back, and that was beautiful. Nadine had needed multiple tries. Just Cause picks up his triple kill in the meantime, but he did it, and that's all that matters. And Elevate, they were not ready for that.
Not at all, not at all. There are so many people that are going to be watching this from different teams right now, and I'm pretty sure they're all going to be seeing the exact same thing, which is, I didn't even know that was possible.
This is beautiful. This is a new dynamic coming in with Tier 10 Lights. I once wondered if it was possible to climb that side. Many people have tried. It wasn't possible before. Well, apparently it's possible now.
The thing was, as well, it makes it even more impressive, is all solo climbed, and he had lots of time to do it because there was no shots on him.
This is what we talk about, though.
Area.
This is a standard tactic from Elevate to defend the rail side. You defend the rail side, and you get somebody boosted up, and in this case, the German Light. And you defend from that. You have Artie that can reset the cap, and with the quicker reload, this makes this tactic even more viable, because Artie can reset, obviously, multiple opponents in the cap. So you don't have to defend that side. You don't even have to spot it. Now, with this dynamic coming in, you cannot really just leave the eastern side open, because if you do, somebody's going to be climbing up and he's going to be killing your light tank.
It was
and
nice.
Monty is also, we praise Nadine.
The hit from
we
Monty
praise
was,
Nadine, but Monty is what won this round, because he hit. What we talked about is that the fact that RT can still penetrate lightly armored tanks. its role has shifted more from shooting the heavy tanks to trying to dig out the scouts and the mediums. Because if it hits a medium, a lightly armored medium or a scout, it can still do massive damage. And that's exactly what Monty demonstrated towards us.
How'd you come back from that, man? You think you're in a nice, safe place. You think to yourself, okay, we can hold this area, and then suddenly it's like, the T100's up here. And then like, what do you mean the T100's up here? Because, to be fair, Elevate wouldn't have seen how it got up there. They wouldn't have known if it got boosted.
Everybody
they won't know now. Yeah, but everyone else saw it. But Elevate won't know now in their mind for mind games.
Let's just...
They'll be like, did it get boosted? Did it do it itself?
Yeah, like right now, I think a lot of teams are going into training rooms.
Oh god, yes. Right now, everyone's doing it.
This changes steps as a map,
there's people watching this at home right now. Think of how many Clan Wars players are trying this right now. Booting up training rooms.
This changes steps as a dynamic, though, in terms of map. This climb, because we have seen teams give up that eastern side completely to defend rails, and it's impossible with this.
It changes,
that's beautiful.
It changes it now. 2 T100s coming out here.
Well, let me guess.
Either each climb, yep.
One is going to go A2, and one is going to go A8.
And this is exactly what we kind of wanted with this patch. We're saying, you know, we joke at you poking fun at me, asking, you know, are we going to see the new tanks? Are we going to see artillery? Are we going to see high tiers? Because we're always talking, saying, okay, they're a little bit faster than something like a Batcha, and it doesn't have the damage potential.
They're doing
of
something a little bit different, actually. Just Cause is not going on A9 because the Mouses are defending that. So he's going to try and spot out the middle road, and maybe even, you remember what Kazna did with the quick spotter?
Quick spot, yep.
Yeah, they might be... Oh, Brett!
God Emperor Brett! They were focusing on that area. They knew exactly what was going to happen here. And again, this is another match where at the start, he's being focused.
That he didn't make it up, though. That is the most important question.
Yes, he's up.
It's nice. This is beautiful from NSS. Not just once, but twice now, they have shown what to do against the standard. This is, you see the strategy that Elevate is running?
Dean's up one side, Monty's up another side.
The strategy Elevate is running. Does it look like a copy-paste almost from what Kazna was doing? Similar style, similar start. The German lied to go spot the guy climbing. What did NSS do?
Net's taking a huge amount of damage now as well.
They did just literally countered the same opening Kazna brought. If Yato did this, it would be the same result, but NSS is showing you what to do.
This is where, yeah, because we were saying all they need to do, because they had somebody up at A1, A2, and we were saying they need to aim up there to take down the tank, and they didn't know anyone. So it wasn't happening. Wall hacks here and artillery trying to get a shot over, double splash, but barely doing any damage.
I don't even know if they know Nadine is up, because if I'm Nadine, I'm starting to do damage right now, starting to shoot.
Ox is spotted, so I guess that's going to give the game away as to how he's being spotted. Lolsto is spotted on the other side. Ox is continually lit, so he doesn't necessarily know if that's somebody in a bush. 41 getting smacked onto him there.
But the thing is, if Ox keeps going...
he's going to get shot at the back.
Yeah, but there's more than just that. Just Cause and Nadine, this is going to be a beautiful crossfire. Keep watching. If Ox keeps pushing forward, he's going to get hit one by Monty in the
blind
Udes.
shot and the blind shoot in the boosties now, yeah.
He's going to hit, listen, he's going to get hit one by Monty in the Udes. 2, the Mouses might hit him. And 3, Nadine and Just Cause will crossfire him. What counters Nadine's position is Ox Matis or any other heavy going towards the position where Just Cause is. And
he's aiming as well.
You know why? You know why? Because you can't stay safe from it. So as soon as he gets too close to Just Cause, both him and Nadine will start shooting.
Oh,
right
over
him.
the top, because it's too high. He doesn't realize he's got to aim lower. Is he going to put the same shot in, lower? Yeah, we must surely. Oh God, what was that?
Well, the thing is, he would actually see the shot go through, so he might not think anything is there. But if he went too far, I'm fairly certain.
Oh, he connected 439.
If he went too far,
he's going back. He's like, hang on a minute, hang on a minute.
I want him to drive further and just see what Just Cause and Nadine do.
Canadian Impact being let. So I mean, Canadian Impact must be saying to him, "I'm spotted as well. I'm spotted." Every time he moves, he's like, "I'm spotted." Shotnik taking out the train there to try and get shots across onto Ox and perhaps get shot into the turret.
I don't know, but I feel if Wallhacks, hopefully Wallhacks was watching what Ox was shooting, because that's the one thing about Artie, is that it can see if the shell goes through or it disappears.
Shotnik missing there. Actually had a nice plain shot onto Ox there, so bit of luck playing on Ox's side there. Elevate hanging in here with the skin of their teeth. Ox dodging shots like dodgeballs. But how long can his luck hold out?
Nadine is spotted. Yeah, Nadine is spotted.
He's going to back off now against the Wallhacks. Is going to start
Yeah,
firing
but the
shots
thing is,
up
he
into
can
his
go
area.
unspotted because they're not holding the position that he's just
Trading
playing.
with Canadian
Yeah,
Impact
he's
right
playing.
now.
He needs to be careful because already he's going to shoot him in about 5
Wallhacks
seconds.
is going to come off.
He can
reload.
he can stay unspotted there, but
Let's see if
Wallhacks will
Wally
get
can
at least
connect.
one shot.
Is he going to connect, like, straight up?
He will try, that's for sure.
He's shooting. Oh, he got double tapped, so he got hit just before it as well.
Yeah, but now he's despotted, and the only way to clear him out, or properly clear him out, and get him spotted is by going towards the end of the rails. Now, obviously, Just Cause is still there. He will spot that, and if Oxmatis does do that, then we will see that crossfire effect come bashing down on towards him, which is the Mouses, the Udes, Just Cause, and Nidine. The two T100 LTs will probably pen their shots, which is 500 damage, and Ox won't be able to do enough to because he's going to continuously get shot by Nidine.
Can Wallhacks blind shoot him? Canadian Impact, though, is getting hit quite hard there. He's going to have to back off. Wallhacks is holding his shot for something to spot and shoot at the moment, but there's nothing lit here at the moment for Not So Serious.
Yeah, Canadian thought that their area was clean because Ox went there.
Lolshow finally gets a kill on Canadian Impact.
He was, now they will know that there's a spotter somewhere because Canadian was perma-spotted.
Yeah. Now, Nadine actually is able to get shots into Nitz and not get spotted in return for that one. So Nitz is kind of stuck out here in the middle. Now, what's going to happen down south as well? We have Dodoma and External wanting to push
into
in
Mouses
against Beowulf and Shotnik, and that is not going in their favour because Dodoma is taking a truck ton of damage. He's now down to 175 health.
Yeah, they're pushing into Triple Mouse. This is not going to work out for them. Nidine is now despotted. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left. Wallhacks misses another shot. NSS is showing some masterclass steps right now, honestly.
It's
and
really
you're actually going to get your prediction right.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything. I wanted to say it after the first.
Doesn't matter.
I wanted to say after the first map, but I was going to keep quiet and see if you remember.
It's fine because I'm still going to get my prediction in general right.
That's cool as long as I beat that lobster. And otherwise, me and Tomato are going to have some real beef.
But this is like, in essence, this is very, very nice from NSS. This combination between Just Cause and Nidine is beautiful because unless you know that Just Cause is there and blind fire him, you have to push towards him to spot him, and that's the thing. But this is something that's not repeatable, what Just Cause did.
And here's the thing as well, is it's not in any way taking anything away from Elevate. It's not like Elevate have played badly for this
Let's see
to
now,
happen
Ox
to
is
them.
pushing forward, so I want to see what happens.
Just Cause is going to push out now, they're going to try and surround him. So
This
Just
is
Cause is just going to run around him, they want to track him and get behind him. There you go again, double track.
You see the crossfire I was talking about?
Yep.
The Udes from the top will now punch through, like there we go, that was the Udes from the
Yep.
top, Just Cause from one
Perma-tracking
side,
him. Oh, wow.
and Nidine from the other side. This
Clinical.
This
Clinical.
This is exactly what I said was going to happen if Oxmatis pushes forward.
Yeah.
Udes from the top, Mouses as well, and then Nidine and Just Cause crossfire. You cannot go for that position. The only way to clean him out is by blind fire.
That was clinical from them though. Just Cause just kept him permatracked, was dancing around the turret. You had Nadine shooting him off top.
And
you had
Monty
Monty shooting him from the other side. That was
beautiful execution.
Lovely, lovely done. And again, that's just taking nothing away from Elevate. Not So Serious.
No,
just
but
showing
Not
that,
So
like,
Serious
this
just
is,
have the better tactics.
This is something new. Yeah, they're
They
like, hey, look, we've got. You wouldn't have seen this throughout regular season.
Yes.
You're not prepared for it at all.
These are two new tactics coming out from NSS, which are catching Elevate by surprise. This is, ooh, that's an actual from the Doma,
Yep.
but Just Cause, I guess, is just playing around right now. And Nidine is going to even climb a little bit higher, because why not at this point? But yeah, this is not taking away from Elevate whatsoever. This is just NSS bringing out two new tactics on steps. First of all, countering the defensive tactic that a lot of teams have used. Second of all, nice shot there again from Nidine, triple kill.
Triple kill in the tier 10 lane.
This tactic here as well, this is again the counter to the play that Kazna did, which is obviously still standard. Because Kazna did exactly the same thing. Send the German light to go scout, batch us through the middle road. What does NSS do? They put one, because Elevate thought the same as we did. One T100 light tank for each climb, right? No. T100 light tank on D4, spot them out, triple mouse, and an E50, and three of them hit the shot. And Brett, if all four of them hit, he'd be dead.
Nadine now on a multi-kill.
Yeah, he's doing really well, actually.
Are they going to get Nadine to get his 5th kill? Are they going to leave External? I guess they're not going to do it. External is running. I guess anyone else is going to finish him off, or are they going to let Nadine come over? I would let Nadine do it. I'd give him 5. Guy played exceptional.
I wouldn't
but
want to
teams
have
don't
given
do that.
Would have only given Diador the 7k damage.
Diador, yeah. He did keep the for. So Shotnik and External trading. Nadine rushing over as fast as he can. Only needs one more person to shoot External. Then he come in and finish him off as External goes out to shoot Shotnik.
I don't think he's going to get it.
I don't think he's going to get it. I think Shotnik's going to take it. If I was him, I'd be screaming at Shotnik saying, leave him for me. Shot's coming in front of him. They have left it for him. Take the shot. There we go. Mega kill. First time we've saw that. First time we've ever seen someone picking up 5 kills, and well deserved. That was fantastic there from Not So Serious.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful play coming out from them. Not just innovative on one side, but on both sides of the map, bringing something we haven't seen before. Other teams might have something lined up like this as well. You never know, but they're the first ones to use it. And that's all that matters.
Yeah. I mean, and this is exactly what we wanted as well. We want to see new stuff. We want.
It feels really bad for Elevate because let's just be honest here. NSS is
from the start they had as well.
NSS is not leaving anything up to chance. They are taking this very serious. For a team that says not so serious, they are taking it very serious. Yep. They are not holding back tactics unless they have some better stuff than this ready. They're not holding back tactics.
And the thing that makes this match even more interesting is that Elevate absolutely dominated them in that first round. Like the Elevate were all over them. It was Elevate being clinical, taking out the mouse, focusing in the rest of the tanks, and saying, "Hey, like we're here. Like we're here to stake a claim. Like take us seriously."
Let's just say this is going to be. Both step rounds are going to be watched very carefully by all teams at these grand finals, especially Kazna Crew.
Replayed multiple times,
Kazna Crew is going to be watching that one for sure as well, how those triple mouse and E50 hit those bat shots. Because I don't know if you can still counter the climb if the bat shots need to take a longer way around, because they will take more time. And we saw Nadine didn't even get spotted. So the question here remains is, can you actually spot him? That's question number one. Can you actually spot him? And question number two is, can those bat shots get in position on time to actually punish him for it? Because if you play the same thing as NSS does, you need to take a longer way around. Because otherwise you lose most of your HP on one of your bats.
Because what was interesting as well is that to allow that climb to happen, because NSS were expecting it, they pushed strong in that flank. So they pushed the tanks away from being down to be able to get any kind of vision or crossfire. So all the tanks were sitting back up in the top area where Rohax was in the artillery. So they didn't have vision on what that T100 was doing. So now
they sent the German lights like Kazna did, but he didn't spot him. So the question is, can you actually spot the T100 light tank climbing or not? Because Kazna did spot the bang, but was it the German light spotting him, or was it the bat shots?
Possibly, yeah.
Because the Kazna's bat shots actually got all the way.
Now here we go into our third map, which is going to be Ghost Town. Always a favourite here to cast. Always a kind of predictable 1-1 map, but there's nothing really exciting. Well, actually, Wallhacks in an RT and Ox in a Type 5 Heavy. This could work.
Well, Type 5 Heavy is not that bad. We've seen it been used on this map before. Over time, he can do a lot of damage to tanks. He's also a big threat to that bat shot, but also only that bat shot, really. For everything else, he needs time to do the damage. And similar start here from NSS, as we've seen it from a lot of teams so far. Navi, Yato, all of those teams, similar starts, double WZ, taking control of that northern side, and playing from there. Just trying to feel out where their opponent is.
Now it's the WZ here in Death Alley. They're going to rotate back round and come around the bottom area to cover the base. Actually, they're just dancing back and forth. They don't know where they want to aim to at the moment. Elevate are kind of grouped up at the top. Canadian Impact is only one south. Lulshaw shooting across there into Dodoma, doesn't connect with the shot, no penetration there. Beowulf and Lulshaw able to move across there, and Dodoma actually now getting shot at there by both WZs peeking round the corner. That was nice shots from both of them. Yeah,
nice damage there. Artie coming in though, doing some nice damage as well.
Artie taking a little bit of splash damage there into Lulshaw and tracking him, as Beowulf now gets shot as well by External 007 peeking over in his mouse. So Trade coming over here, the northeast area.
I want to see what Just Cause is doing. Is he making a trap over there? Or because Just Cause is a crucial player right now. Look at what Just Cause is doing on the minimap in that bat shot. Is he making a trap for the bat shot from Elevate? Or what is he doing? Because he is very, very crucial as well. Because if Canadian drives past him, he's going to die, or he's going to clip out on God Emperor Brett. That's the question.
He's got rear shots onto God Emperor Brett in a minute, so we might see his HP start to drop, as he can get any kind of distraction onto him. Trade's carrying on here in the city between the heavies. There is a cap. That's just because Beowulf is hovering about in the cap circle right now. Nothing too serious that Elevate need to react to at the moment. It's just really kind of
Just
using
Cause,
it to bait them to come over.
if Canadian Impact comes around this corner, Just Cause will kill him. Here we go. 1v1. Just Cause is getting the better so far of Canadian Impact. This could be a bad shot dead for the side of Elevate. And this is good stuff because look at that. Canadian Impact losing the trade against Just Cause is much more important than this. But in the meantime, the heavies are under a lot of pressure as well.
Look at
Though.
this. The rest of the tanks coming in from Not So Serious round the back. They're going to focus onto Oxmanthus. Drop him first. We see that Canadian Impact has dropped. Nets has already dropped. This is clinical from Not So Serious again. They distracted the team with the bad chats trading off 1v1, and there was a 4-tank push came round the bottom. It was just focused fire. They eliminated the tanks really quickly, and now they're just going to go on the remaining tanks to Doma. Externals left the only one in the team. All you have after that is God Emperor Brett and an artillery. This is going to be a really quick round here for Not So Serious.
Yeah, I feel like Elevate was pushed into that engagement with Just Cause winning Canadian Impact. If you lose that side, you have to do something, which is pushed in the middle. NSS was ready for it, cleaned it up rather quickly, just as God Emperor Brett. And I want to reference back to what we said about Ruenberg, where we talked about individual skill and team coordination. And I was afraid for the side of Elevate how this was going to work out for them. And this first round is kind of just proven the fact that I don't think it's a good pick.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about artillery. I mean, we saw it work really well for Yato.
Well, it can work, but you need to be able to win the trades, right?
Yeah.
If you don't win the trades, if you lose the 1v1 on one side and you lose the team fight on another side, then RT doesn't really get to do much, does he?
Yeah, indeed. I mean, it's a bold thing to take because you're effectively taking one gun out of the game from the very start. And if the enemy team just want to then try and bully you in the middle of the town and do it in areas where artillery can't help, then it really goes against you.
Let's just say Elevate had to make that commitment because of the fact that Canadian Impact was losing the 1v1 against Just Cause rather badly. Just Cause won that. And if you lose that side, that would allow NSS so much map control, so much rotations, that Elevate had to push in. If you allow Just Cause to just play the angles, play the distance game against your mouses, he's going to start chipping away. He can take one line and chip away at the heavy tanks. You need to send something to control him, because if he stays far enough away, he's not even going to get spotted.
Yep.
So you have to push in. But if you're playing against a team with such player skill and individual focus, you're pushing into a death trap, really. And it's going back to, I just don't feel like Ghostan is a good pick for this against this team, at least.
The interesting thing as well, as you said, it's going to be Batchat versus Batchat, and we know pretty much in all those situations, whoever gets the first shot in and pens, that's it.
Yeah,
GG.
the Just Cause was just quicker on the reaction because they were like literally 100 meters away,
each other,
100 meters away from each other, and Just Cause just was aware that there could be somebody there, and Canadian wasn't really. He didn't expect. He
was lucky he didn't shoot one across into God Emperor Brett.
Yeah.
That could have like
because as soon as he fired a single shot onto God Emperor Brett, that would leave Canadian to just go kill him.
Yeah. But nicely done. Now we have Not So Serious sitting here on match point. We're going to go into round 2 here of Ghost Town teams swap sides, obviously. Now we see it's going to be Elevate on the attack, and it's going to be Not So Serious on the defense. Now, Not So Serious going there with the Udez. We pretty much know that's going to go up at A1. It's a very common place. I've never seen the Udez go really anywhere else on this map. Interesting here that Elevate have the Object 416 and Mousy, so you'd expect some potential cap tactics with that.
We have seen Object 416 being used as well by, I think it was Brainstorm against Navi. If you remember, it went into the middle cap behind the rails. Well, rail, there's like a crane. There's like a crane over there. They're going to be doing something similar to what we saw Kazna do, actually, but in this case with an Udez. Just Cause is going to climb up. Monty's going to follow him. Just Cause will be the dedicated spotter, most likely, for Monty. If at one point, for now, Coca-Cola can do it, right, in that heavy tank. But if he leaves at one point, then the Batchat can become the spotter from the Udez.
Nice and easy climb from both of those tanks getting up into that area. Now, external God Emperor Brett just waiting, aiming down towards... where are they at the moment? They're aiming down towards H1, J1, but no one's there. No one there at all. See what I mean? There we go, a little stat there from external. This is going to be interesting. I was kind of thinking that Not So Serious might just push it. A lot of the teams, when they get to the stage, just go, okay, let's try and go for a quick win. If we lose this one, we're still on match point, and it's only 4-2, you know? But it looks like Not So Serious are playing cautiously.
They want to close it out cleanly. You don't want to give away more tactics than you've already done. They've already given away stuff on... steps. They don't want to give more than this.
Trading there.
Shotnik actually doing 2 for 2, 3 for 2 now. Decent shooting from him. Just needs to make sure not to trade too much. Was that an Udes shot
Be
even?
really careful. He
Yeah, that was
doesn't
an
roll that
Udes
mouse off
shot.
the
That was
back
multi
there.
actually from the backside.
Beowulf, this is where we've seen tanks fall over here trying to side scrape on this
Yeah.
this edge area. Beowulf has to keep checking into non-sniper view that he's not too far back when he tries to side scrape. This is where Applewell's reversed off backwards and various other tanks.
No. Applewell was a little bit further in G5, G6.
And generally it's caused by tanks trying to side scrape. Oh, Beowulf loses that trade. 499, it's quite a nice hit there from Ox.
But the
But
Udes,
Ox is
that's the
taking shots
Udes.
back, yeah, and the Udes is taking shots into him.
This is nice amount of damage though. Beowulf might be losing the trade, but Oxmat is staying there too long. This Udes and this bad shot from the back
You
lines.
must know that, yeah, 3-9.
It's, it's just the Udes. I'm going to have to go check how much Monty has done so far, because that was some...
Well, the assist damage from Beowulf is 1,000.
Yeah, but it's 1,583 so far from Monty.
Wow. That's like when Karitz was up in that area.
He's already done enough for the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's like when Karitz was up in that area for Ding. He absolutely dominated the match. Now...
Just look at this. Probably the best player from Elevate is left on 347
left on one
HP.
shot. Yeah, with less than 3 minutes gone. Now, how can Elevate come back into this one, Daki?
Realistically, not really. I just want to put it like it is. I don't like to tell lies. It's very hard to make the play now, especially because you want that mouse to be the battering ram, the one to take the damage, and they've only got 2 left of those. Oxmatis is pretty much a non-factor in this game. He needs to stay back, side scrape, and not take any more damage. Now, K-line push is impossible. 113, 50B, covering that, they're going to lose 1 tank for sure on that one. Plus, they only have 1 Batchat, where we saw teams push across it with a WZ or a 113. Well, we saw EL Gaming with double WZ even in a 113 push across it, so you need some heavy tanks to go across. So that's impossible for them, because they only have 50Bs and mouses. Now, number 1 base play is also impossible, because you have the Batchat spotting ahead of the team.
Nitz now taking damage.
I don't know what
Nadine
Nitz is doing.
clipping into them. Coca-Cola shooting into him as well. Shonik is directly ahead of him with
Nice
shots.
shot, though.
Okay, he gets one back into Coca-Cola, but now Crossfire there. Monty can get shots into him. He's trying to juggle between Coca-Cola and Monty. Shotnik can just
There's
peek
the
over as
K-line
well.
crossing. Let's see how it works out, though.
So pushing all the tanks down the bottom. Canadian Impact taking a little bit of damage. They're going to try and get the jump onto Coca-Cola. Nice shot again there into the rear end of Canadian Impact. Coca-Cola and Shotnik for now are safe. God Emperor Brett taking a lot of damage in the crossing as well. So far, a lot of damage going on to Elevate, but not coming back out in return. They're trying to focus Shotnik at the moment, it seems to be. And now they're pushing into Coca-Cola. So can they drop Coca-Cola? And again, there's still the danger of how much damage can Monty farm from the position he's in.
The thing is, yes, they've taken down Coca-Cola, but look at the damage taken. God Emperor, Brett, Canadian Impact, a lot of it. And I just want to point out, Monty is still in that position. Wallax, in the meantime, gets removed. And this is the thing. They don't have enough heavies left to hold the center. They're losing the Doma. They will lose Ox. They will lose Nitz as well. And then those 3 tanks are just locked out of position. And there's still Monty doing damage from the back lines.
Logshow getting a kill. Just Cause gets a double kill. Canadian Impact picks up a double kill as he drops Shotnik. But look at this. Not so serious. Still have all the HP on the board. Monty still sitting up on that hill with 1,000 HP available to him. And he's just spitting out shot after shot
He just
after
hit the
shot
gun
right
twice,
now.
so for bad shot. So I don't know about, he's shooting a lot of shots, which is not connecting too many right now.
Nitz is about to go down here. If he can angle nicely against Logshow, he is going to survive a little bit longer. External has a lot of HP, but now he's being focused at the moment by Nadine. They're trading against each other. You're going to have the mouse drive in front of him to save him. Just Cause running away from that area is surviving as well. Elevate just do not have the HP to continue trading at the moment. This is going to be 5-1 to Not So Serious, taking nothing away from Elevate. They're just simply outplayed with Not So Serious, bringing new tactics to the board that everyone is going to sit up and pay attention to.
Yeah, and Monty picking up another kill. 2.5k damage for him, which is pretty darn good for that Udes. Yeah, Elevate, their first match against the CIS team, and NSS showing just a little bit more of everything, which is not taking away from Elevate, but First round on Runeberg was really, really hopeful from Elevate coming out. Really had high hopes after that, especially because it's Runeberg. But then afterwards, the second Runeberg round, NSS showing the reaction, what to do against that play. Then the first steps round coming out, NSS showing how to break a defense, which is Elevate was in a good position, right? They honestly thought they were doing really well, which we also thought, everybody that was watching, until we saw Nadine Klein. But then the dynamic changed a little bit. because if he gets up, the match would be different. Elevate thought they were in a good position. They didn't. That's the thing. They think they're in such a good position that they don't need to rotate. Nobody would rotate there because they're so far ahead. Now with Nidin going up there and RT hitting the German Light, this changes the dynamic, because then the round is almost immediately lost, because all of a sudden they have to rotate out of nowhere, but no pressure put on them. They are on 100% pressure. Second steps round, just world-class play from NSS. I don't know what else to put it. Like, first of all, the tanks hitting the shots towards Golden Emperor Bread.
Yeah.
Nidin making the climb, Just Cause spotting them out, Just Cause going to go play an A7, A8, and after that, they just played it all flawlessly.
The way they dismantled Oxmanthus was like...
That's the thing, though. We saw that coming from miles away. As soon as he pushes forward, Crossfire coming in, and it's over. And then this